Since our first mission in 2004, Rafiki Surgical Missions has been changing the lives of Tanzanians with conditions such as cleft lip, cleft palate and burns injuries. While treatment is almost immediately available for Australians with such conditions, in Tanzania, sufferers can be forced to endure a lifetime of alienation, pain and suffering. People simply don't have the money for an operation, and in many cases, local medical treatment is not available or is insufficient. With a population of more than 50 million people and a high incidence of clefts and burns, Tanzania has no fully qualified plastic surgeons, so many people are going without life-changing or even life-saving treatment. Assisted by our sponsors and supporters, our volunteer surgical teams have been giving some of these people the chance to live a normal life. In April this year, the team of the 30th Rafiki mission spent 2 weeks in Mwanza in the north of Tanzania. They assessed 103 patients and performed 61 operations, while also training local medical staff. We want to make a sustainable difference in the area of plastic and reconstructive surgery training in Tanzania, and this mission, the team is joined by Dr. Edwin Mrema. Although he's a trained surgeon and the head of the plastic surgery department at Muhimbili National Hospital in Dar es Salaam, he hasn't received any formal training in this specialist area.
So Edwin, who's training here under MAP today, and our anaesthetic nurses who are training here, they're going to treat thousands of Tanzanians, maybe tens of thousands over their career. So if we can demonstrate to them in the process of treating 50 or 60 people in a mission how to do things better, how to do things safely, how to do things at an excellent standard, then that will be multiplied thousands, maybe even 10,000 times.
Later this year, Edwin will join Dr. Ibrahim Makoma, Head of Surgery at Muhimbili, for a 2-year master's degree course, which is a collaboration between Rafiki's volunteer surgeons, Tanzania's National Hospital and Tanzania's National Medical University. It's a very exciting project for us.
I love coming here and doing the operations, and it's great and it's very rewarding, but ultimately you can really only do a pretty small proportion of the operations that are needed, so in the long term there's no substitute for actually being able to train up local people to do that work.
Edwin hopes that this is not only the start of his own upskilling, but also the start of a commitment to volunteering for his country.
I'll be very, very happy, and I'll be humbled to be part of Rafiki Surgical Missions, to volunteer. That will be the best time of my life. I'll be very happy to go wherever they want us to go.
We are a small group of volunteers, but our work is well known in Tanzania, and our commitment to training is generating a lot of interest at government level. First-time team member Ralph says we're a little bit famous back home too.
Everyone knows about Rafiki, I think, in Perth, in the medical fraternity in Perth. I think it has that thing. I think Perth owns Rafiki. I've wanted to do it for quite a few years now, and just find the right sort of time. So it's a goal, probably a 10-year goal, to come on a Rafiki mission finally.
This is occupational therapist Lisa's second mission with Rafiki, and she works mainly with burns contracture patients like Ibrahimu, who suffered a severe burn to his hands when he was 2 years old.
It's great to see the patients back, yeah, it's brilliant. It's nice to see contractures that they've managed to be released and maintained. Yeah, it's good. And it's always nice to see the kids again.
Patients requiring follow-up surgeries or splinting are often called back on subsequent missions, but we don't get to see the majority of our patients again. It means our teams don't often get the reward of seeing the long-term effect the surgery has had, and patients don't get a chance to say thank you. To mark our 15th year, and thanks to Acacia and Gator Gold Mine, a group of past patients travelled to Mwanza to meet our team for a reunion. To our surprise, one by one, the patients stood in front of the group to tell their story and say thank you to Rafiki.
Have someone look you in the eyes who's not used to standing up in front of a group of people and say how much they appreciate what you've done for them is really a very special thing for a doctor, because it's that human relationship that we got into this for in the first place. And I really think that seeing those people just reminded us all why it is that we undertake the massive task that is coming here.
Hearing their emotional stories, it was clear that the benefits of their surgery went much deeper into their lives than we could even imagine. We first met Dowdy in 2012 when he was 17 and had travelled from the Gator region to Sekou Touré Hospital. At that time, Dowdy's bright blue Tanzania shirt was about the only loud thing about him. He was very, very shy. Today, it's not just the change in Dowdy's features that make him so different from 6 years ago. He's certainly not shy anymore. In fact, it's hard to get him to stop talking. Until his operation by Rafiki in 2012, Bahati suffered years of segregation from his community because of his cleft lip. Taka and Andrew Wild were lucky enough to visit him in his village the year after his surgery. He was doing well, but he was still searching for work and a partner. Taka was eager to find out what had happened in the last 5 years.
We found out, just as everybody was leaving, he's got married and he's got 3 children and he's farming. And I was so happy about it. I was just so delighted. Auntie, how are you? Good? Yeah, you been well?
We invited our past patients to the hospital on clinic day. They were happy to chat to new patients and put their minds at ease about their upcoming surgery. Listening to their experiences and seeing the results gave them hope for their own outcomes. Justin had an unsuccessful cleft operation at a local clinic when he was just 6 years old. Luckily, Rafiki was able to perform a difficult repair 2 years later.
That is a little different from what we would see commonly in a Western country, where usually you're seeing the lip for the first time and no one's done previous work on it. But it's clearly very important that if a lip is being repaired or a palate or whatever, that it's done right the first time. That makes it leads to a much better outcome in the long term, and obviously saves the patient from a lot of extra and unnecessary trauma.
With more skilled local surgeons, children like Justin would have a better outcome the first time around. But 10 years on, he's confident and is a very promising student.
I will struggle hard. I need to be an engineer. Yes.
As well as scoring well at school, Justin said he thinks he's pretty handsome too, and he told us he has a girlfriend called June. Lazaro's daughter Veronica had her lip repaired by Matt 12 months ago. He said that he hated the way people used to gossip about her in the village, but now she's totally accepted by her community. She's too young to understand the significance of being treated early in life, but Lazaro said she told him she's happy she doesn't look the way she used to in photographs. $8 million worth of equipment donated, 30 surgical missions completed, 100 volunteer medical team members, 1,200 long flights, 6 tons of medical consumables transported, 3,000 life-changing operations. In 15 years, Rafiki Surgical Missions has done a great deal, but what can't be measured in numbers is the profound effect our work has on the people we are helping. William has brought his daughter Leah to the Rafiki Clinic and is listening to Lazaro's story about the changes Rafiki made to Veronica's life and to his entire family. Thanks to the help of a group of volunteers, William is looking at Veronica's sweet face and, for the first time, has hope that the future will be bright for his baby daughter too.